The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the best wide receiver room in the NFL, and it's not even really close, in my opinion. Mike Evans said recently that this might be the best receiving room he's ever been a part of. Not only do I agree with that comment of his, that yes, this is the best receiving room the Bucs have had in the entirety of Mike Evans' career, but I really do believe that this is the deepest and most talented wide receiver room in the entire NFL. Of course, you've got Mike Evans at the 1, but people very much overlook Chris Godwin at the 2. It's important to remember that the New England Patriots offered Godwin an absolute bag this offseason. There's a reason for that, because Godwin on most teams would be a number 1 wide receiver, and he's been the Bucs' number 2 for many years now. He's had multiple 1,000-yard seasons throughout his NFL career. There's even been seasons where he has been more talented and put up better stats than Mike Evans, and this guy is consistently your number 2, even going into this upcoming season. You certainly cannot forget about second-year wide receiver Jaylen McMillan as well. He had 8 receiving touchdowns last year, over 450 receiving yards. He is going into his second year as a number 3, possibly number 4 wide receiver. This is a guy that I really do believe can be a number 2 wide receiver on a decent amount of teams around the league. Absolute steal for the Buccaneers in the mid-rounds of the NFL draft last offseason. Of course, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers took rookie wide receiver Acha Ibuka in round number 1. He was an absolute beast at Ohio State. The university has a very strong, rich history of putting out great NFL wide receivers. Acha Ibuka is going to be no different. Again, much like Jaylen McMillan, he's either going to be your number 3 or number 4 wide receiver, and that's not even the full depth of what the Buccaneers have. You've also got to consider a veteran like Shepard, who has great chemistry with Baker Mayfield, has been in some chunks of his career a number 3 wide receiver, a number 2 wide receiver, a number 1 wide receiver. He's had some high-level receiving yardage and receiving touchdown seasons of his own right with the New York Giants, and you're looking at a scenario where this guy's probably your number 5 wide receiver at this point. It's, again, it continues to get deeper and deeper, but we're not even done yet. You then have another player in Tez Johnson, who's coming out of Oregon. The Bucs had great success last year drafting Bucky Irving out of Oregon. I think that Tez Johnson will be no different. He is going to be an absolute spark plug of a weapon on the offensive side of the field for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He will probably be your wide receiver 6 and punt/kick returner if he does make this 53-man roster. And also, we cannot forget about Trey Palmer in there as well. He had a couple of pretty good moments in Tom Brady's last season. He